A breakup is always tough. But do you know what makes it worse? Seeing your ex with your sworn enemy. That's India right now, especially after seeing these pictures. That's Bangladesh's interim chief, Muhammad Yunus. And look who he's hugging. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. It's a bit hard to explain this. Think of it as Batman embracing the Joker, except Batman has lost his memory and forgotten that Joker is evil. That pretty much sums it up. Both Sharif and Yunus are in Cairo for a summit. It's called the D8, a group of 8 developing countries: Iran, Indonesia, Malaysia, Nigeria, Egypt, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Turkey. These countries are meeting in Cairo for the D8 summit. Sharif and Yunus met on the sidelines, and what did they discuss? A reset. You see, Bangladesh used to be part of Pakistan. They fought a bloody war for independence. Nearly 3 million Bangladeshis were killed by Pakistan's army. In the end, it was India's intervention that turned the tide. Thus, in 1971, the country of Bangladesh was born. For these reasons, Dhaka and Islamabad never got along. Sheikh Hasina wanted Pakistan to admit the killings, to apologize for what they did in 1971, but Pakistan kept refusing. Yunus, though, has a different take on things. Listen to what he told Shehbaz Sharif, and I'm quoting, "The issues have kept coming again and again. Let's settle those issues for us to move forward. It would be nice to resolve things once and for all for the future generations." He says, issues kept coming up. I guess that's what we call genocide nowadays. Just another issue. On his part, Shehbaz Sharif called for a strategic relationship with Dhaka. He called Bangladesh a brotherly nation. As for the 1971 question, Sharif said it's already been settled. He pointed to the 1974 tripartite agreement. It was signed by India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. This agreement repatriated prisoners of war. It also resettled the displaced population of Bangladesh, but it did not deal with an apology. So Pakistan's position is quite clear. You're not going to get an apology from us. But let's reset our relationship anyways. That's what Islamabad wants. Sadly, Muhammad Yunus seems open to it. He also raised another issue with Shehbaz Sharif, that of SAARC. SAARC stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Think of it as South Asia's ASEAN, a regional grouping of India and its neighbors. The last SAARC summit was held in 2014. Pakistan was slated to host the next one in 2016, but India pulled out of it. India pulled out because that year, in 2016, Pakistani terrorists attacked the Indian army in Uri. Since then, SAARC has been defunct. Now, Muhammad Yunus wants to revive it. Listen to what he told Shehbaz Sharif. "I'm a big fan of the idea of SAARC. I keep harping on the issue. I want a summit of SAARC leaders, even if it is only for a photo session, because that will carry a strong message." Pakistan is on board, of course, but India is not. Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar explained India's position in the month of October. He said one SAARC member is spreading terrorism. Until that stops, SAARC cannot be revived. Either way, the takeaway from Cairo is pretty clear. Dhaka and Islamabad are becoming friends, and frankly, it was on the cards. Look at everything that Muhammad Yunus has done. He opened a direct maritime bridge to Pakistan, meaning ships can sail directly from Pakistan to Bangladesh. This was not possible before. He also lifted some security requirements. Earlier, Pakistani shipments were checked at Bangladeshi ports. Pakistani travelers also had extra screenings. Both those requirements have been lifted by Yunus. In response, Pakistan has relaxed visa norms for Bangladeshis. And this could just be the start. Sharif has invited Yunus to visit Pakistan, so we could see a Bangladeshi leader visit Islamabad before New Delhi. Where does that leave India? In a spot of bother. A Pakistan-Bangladesh nexus has security implications for New Delhi. We saw that in the 1990s and 2000s. Pakistan would smuggle arms into Bangladesh, and from there, the weapons would enter India's northeast. That's where separatists would get their hands on them. Will that nexus return under Yunus? We'll be hoping it doesn't, but his actions have reaffirmed what many feared, that this isn't Bangladesh 2.0. This is the return of East Pakistan.